That's far enough. Hold it right there. I got dynamite planted underneath this whole street. You're bluffing, Herb. We want Curly Bill. Turn him loose, Herb. Now, you men listen and listen good. I'm not turning my prisoner over to you. Any man that makes a rush for this jail is going to get hurt. Now, don't try it. Herb's bluffing. Move on.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Marshal Wyatt Earp had dealt with Curly Bill Brocious many times when that notorious gunman had visited Dodge City. Although he robbed and rustled cattle and was a brutal thug to whom murder was routine, in leisure hours he could be good-natured. So on the day when Curly decided to celebrate his birthday in Tombstone, Wyatt didn't know whether the day would result in fun-making or trouble.
I seen that, Doc. You put that back. Man plays checkers with you needs 4 eyeballs. Howdy, Chief.
Howdy. Wyatt isn't back yet?
No, sir, he ain't.
Quiet. I'm studying the next move.
I'm sorry to interrupt your game, Doc, but the entire Clanton outfit just rode into town.
In the middle of the week?
It seems that it's Curly Bill Brocious' birthday. They're overflowing the Birdcage and the Oriental.
Brocious never had any birthday. He wasn't born. He was hatched out of a rattlesnake's egg.
Trouble, Doc. I hope that's Wyatt coming now.
Howdy.
Hello, Wyatt.
Mr. Gibbs, you and Doc go check out the Clantons.
Now, don't touch this board. I got Gibbs and 3 more moves. You ought to play a little more checkers, Deacon. It might arouse the killer fever.
Yeah, well, that's just what I don't want today. Keep Doc from fighting.
All we're after is a head count on the Clantons and an idea of what they're up to.
All right, Chief.
Just a minute, Fred.
Well, it's going to take all of us, you know.
Yeah, I know that, but I'd like to talk to you a minute. Sit down, would you? Well, I've been kind of wanting to caution you for a long time.
Caution me? About what?
Well, sir, I know it's not my place to tell you how to be a peace officer. You've been at it a lot longer than I have, but... Well, you worry me, Fred. It just never occurs to you that a hoodlum could start shooting.
Now, what man would want to shoot me?
Well, a fella does things when he's drunk that he wouldn't do when he's sober.
Yeah, I know that. But I don't take any chances.
Oh, yes, you do, Fred. You sure do. You're too brave for your own good. Now, it's going to be rough today. There's going to be a lot of Clantons in town wanting to whoop it up. We know that. If they get mean about it, we put them in jail.
Well, that's what we always do.
I know that. But you take your life in your hands every time you try to talk a cowboy out of fighting.
I have to do my work in my own way, Wyatt. What would you have me do?
Just don't argue with him so long. You know, you can only be wrong once in this game.
That's right. Thanks, Wyatt. You're a good friend. I'll be careful.
Curly, it's your birthday! Happy birthday, Curly! Come on, Curly! Come on, Doc, the free spread.
Us boys are setting them up for Curly. I came to pay my respects to the gentleman.
How old are you, Curly?
I don't know and I don't care.
How do you know it's your birthday?
Johnny Ringo says it's my birthday. You gonna argue with Ringo?
Well, Doc. Howdy, Doc. Join me. Old man Clanton's really buying, but we ain't told him yet.
Thank you, Curly. I consider it an honor to congratulate one of the world's most likable scamps on his natal day.
Do you hear that, boys? Doc and me's had our differences, but he comes around on my birthday. Good old Doc. Give him a glass. Here you are, Doc.
Thank you. Your birthday, sir. Not bad?
Not bad, he says. That bourbon's 15 years old.
Grows on you.
Tell me, Curly, do you have the whole celebration planned?
We sure have. We're gonna stay here for a while, ain't we, boys? We're gonna shoot up Allen Street. Now we're all going to the dance hall.
Got any better ideas, Doc? No, I'd say that's perfect. Happy birthday, my dear Brocious.
Parties are starting, Doc.
I'll be back. Save me some of that aged nectar.
Sure will. Hey, Buster, keep a bottle of this just for Doc, huh?
Hey, Curly, you're always cussing Doc Holliday. You hate him.
Oh, forget it. Doc's all right. Step up, boys. Come on, Ethan. It's my birthday. Hey, Jimmy. Have a drink. Jimmy. That's 15 years old.
How about a beer, huh?
When you gonna lock us up, Marshal?
Party's getting stale. Stale? You think so?
Yeah, I thought you said we were gonna shoot up Allen Street.
Oh, that's right. Get the gun. Quiet! You heard him. Quiet. I'm Curly Bill. This is my birthday. We gotta celebrate and celebrate good. All right, everybody, get your gun.
You can hear as good as I can, Ben. You're supposed to be the sheriff of this county. You going to do anything about those guns out there?
Fred, you're giving too much importance to a little noise and fun-making.
Maybe that I am. But we both know that guns and liquor are a bad mixture. I aim to do what my job calls for. Do you?
You don't have to do anything. They'll go home after a while. Nothing will happen.
Then you won't help me disarm them?
No. And you're an old fool if you think you can take guns away from the Clanton boys. Go to bed and shut your ears.
You're a puny excuse for a sheriff, Ben. I'll return this favor someday. Good evening, Curly.
Fred White, good old Fred. Have a drink.
No, thanks. Better let me have your gun, Curly.
Gun? Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to shoot up Brazil, Fred.
Not on your birthday.
Birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Shoot up the jail tomorrow, Curly.
Tomorrow? All right.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Let me have your gun. I'll keep it for you. Your gun, Curly. I'll take it.
All right. All right.
I'll take it.
How bad is it, Fred?
Stomach.
Get him over to Dr. Goodfellow. If he's not there, find him.
You two, lend a hand.
All right, get off the street. Rack your guns and been enough shooting for one day. Go on, move.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Now, come on, Curly, it's your birthday. Breaking up a good party.
What happened? Who shot old Fred?
You did.
Me? No, I didn't. I didn't mean to.
I saw it. I know you didn't mean to. You're going to jail anyway.
All right.
Fred. Fred. Do you think that Brocious meant to shoot you?
No. I asked for his gun. He took it out of the holster. I was afraid he might change his mind. I grabbed the barrel and yanked it. I made the gun fire.
That's exactly the way I saw it happen. Fred, would you try and sign this now? Right here. Has he got any chance?
Mm-mm.
What? The whole town's a ganging up to hang Curly Bill if Fred don't make it.
Dr. Goodfellow, I'm going to have to leave. You go on over and talk to Dick Gerd. Tell him I want some dynamite. About 200 feet of fuse.
Got an idea, Wyatt?
You know, I aim to plant dynamite underneath Allen Street in a circle around the jail.
You think it's going to get that bad?
Well, I hope it doesn't, but I want to be prepared if it does. Go ahead.
Of course, if they should try to rush the jail, you only play it to scare them, right, Wyatt? Might seem too impertinent of me, but when are you going to start killing?
Never, I hope.
The last words of a tender-hearted church deacon.
But I...
That table. Come on. Pick up the lamp.
Come on, get on down there in a hurry, and I'll hand you the dynamite.
Well, let me get this here lantern lit. I ain't got the eyes of a bat, you know.
You never have any trouble seeing a silver dollar at 100 feet. Here. The dynamite. There's the first line. You got it?
Yep.
Run it down.
Boys, it's all over. Now listen, you men. Fred White was our friend. He was the best man this town ever had. Brocious murdered him. We ain't wasting time on a trial.
You're right, Cookie. He doesn't deserve a trial.
Look it up.
Fred White's gone. With the Clantons in jail and the mob on its way, why don't you let nature take its course?
Curly didn't mean to shoot Mr. White. The rest of the Clantons were only drunk and disorderly.
There ain't one of them who doesn't deserve to hang for some reason.
Don't tempt me. Give me that line, will you?
That mob's almost here. What are you doing about it?
The best I can, Mr. Clanton. Did you leave your horse out front?
Well, sure.
Move him around back.
I'm coming in with the rest of my men. That mob can't hang Curly Bill and leave this town standing.
We'll stop him, Mr. Clanton. Mr. Gibbs?
When you hear me fire a shot, you let off the first blast.
Get on out there, White. I can hear them tramping towards us.
That's far enough. Hold it right there. I got dynamite planted underneath this whole street. You're bluffing, Earp. We want Curly Bill.
Turn him loose, Earp.
Now, you men listen and listen good. I'm not turning my prisoner over to you. Any man that makes a rush for this jail is going to get hurt. Now, don't try it. Earp's bluffing. Move up. Get the next one ready, Mr. Gibbs. Now, Corky, I'm going to give you and your men 5 seconds to get out of here. The next one's going to go off right underneath your feet.
They had enough. Come on up, Mr. Gibbs.
All right, what about Curly Bill and the rest of my men?
Brocious is going to have to stand trial. The rest of your men will be released in the morning.
Oh, you're gonna hang Curly, but legal, is that it?
I'm going to try and save him if I can, Mr. Clinton.
Oh, sure, you're gonna save him. Well, don't bother. I'll save him myself. I'll tree this town and burn it to the ground.
Mr. Clanton, you just treed yourself. Get his guns. Mr. Gibbs, open up that door. Now, you think you can intimidate the law? Well, I'm going to give you a nice, cool spot that you can think about it, Mr. Clinton. Get in.
Shut up, let my boys
Lovely performance, Wyatt. But I would have been more pleased if you'd killed him. However, this is a good start. Now, after Curly Bill is hanged...
That won't happen if I can help it.
What? He killed Fred White. Shooting at a star isn't allowed. Up to now.
No matter what they said, I didn't mean to shoot Fred White.
Mr. Brocious, your gun was pointed directly at Mr. White at extremely close range, and then it was discharged. Now, do you expect this court to believe that you, an expert with guns, did not deliberately fire that gun?
I don't know how it happened. I'm telling the truth. Marshal White asked me for my gun. I was giving it to him.
Barrel first?
I don't know. I was handing it over, and he grabbed at it, and it went off.
And that's all you can tell us.
I was drunk. I really don't know how it happened. I'm telling the truth.
Well, fortunately, we have a witness who was not drunk. That's all, Mr. Brocious. Step down. Marshal Earp, will you take the stand, please?
Yes.
Marshal, you saw the shooting. Would you present your testimony, please?
Yes, sir. Mr. White asked Mr. Brocious for his gun. Mr. Brocious drew his gun, but before he had a chance to hand it over properly, Mr. White grabbed the barrel. The gun was accidentally discharged. Mr. Brocious did not intend to kill Mr. Fred White.
I fail to see how the gun could have fired unless it was cocked. And if it was cocked, Curly Bill must have intended to use it.
Not necessarily, sir.
Mr. Earp, I too have some knowledge of firearms. I realize that accidents can happen, but a gun cannot be fired unless it's cocked.
Well, if Your Honor will permit, I would like to demonstrate how it happened.
Please do.
Now, this is Mr. Brocious' gun. Your Honor, I have here some 45 blanks. Your Honor, while you have Colt 45s and know how to use them, we must remember that Curly is a professional gunfighter. Now, how do you cock your 45?
I put the ball of my thumb on the hammer and pull it back.
Like this?
Right.
Well, Curly doesn't do that. All professional gunfighters hook their thumb across the hammer like that. The reason they do that is they don't trust the ball of the thumb. It might slip off and cause a misfire. Now, let's assume that the gun is sitting in the holster like that. Now, when Mr. White asked Curly for the gun, Curly's first move to hand the gun over to Mr. White should have been to grab the grip like that. That is, if he was sober, but Curly was drunk, so he followed habit. He came down top of the gun, thumb went all the way around the hammer like that.
And the gun was on half cock?
No, sir, it was on quarter cock. Now, you yourself never use a half cock unless you're going to spin the cylinder to load or unload.
That's right. But if the gun were on quarter cock and the hammer almost down, how could it have fired accidentally?
Well, sir, I know it sounds far-fetched, but it isn't. If you'll step down here and face me, I'll show you. Now, I'm going to draw the gun the way Curly did. As soon as the gun leaves the holster, you grab the barrel and give it a yank.
I'd better do it slowly.
You ready?
I didn't believe it was possible.
Now, if you were drunk, your thumb was hooked over the hammer, as Curly's was, you wouldn't be able to react in time to turn the gun loose. We also have to remember that Mr. White was very nervous, and he grabbed the barrel and yanked very fast.
Let's try it again at normal speed. You're right. Curly didn't have time to take his thumb off the hammer.
His cocking the gun was an accident. Mr. Fred White himself caused the gun to fire.
Well, Wyatt, you did a good turn for Tombstone today. Congratulations.
Lay off, will you?
Well, I assure you I will, but not Curly Bill.
I know all about Curly Bill.
Wyatt, why in the name of your tin star did you set him free? Why didn't you keep your mouth shut and let him hang him?
Because I couldn't.
There are times when I can't understand your set of rules. One day you want to clean out the hoodlums, the next you defend a rattlesnake like that and get him off free all by yourself. Why?
Because if I allowed one man to be executed unjustly, even a rattlesnake, I'd have to turn in my star. Doc, even you would despise me.
By God, I would.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
As late as 1879, frontiersmen would not believe that the great herds of buffalo had vanished for all time. The truth was that they had been slaughtered in 20 years of ruthless hunting. But both white men and Indians clung to the myth that the buffalo were hiding in the mountains of Wyoming and Montana, that they would move back to the prairie someday. Realists like Marshall Earp knew that this was nonsense, but men are seldom proof against wishful thinking and the folly of a cherished dream.
All of you stay right here. I gotta tell Wyatt, but nobody else. Wyatt?
Well, Mr. Masterson, haven't seen you in a month of Sundays.
Listen, Wyatt, there's buffalo. Thousands of buffalo, maybe 1 million.
Buffalo?
Sure, they came out of the mountains.
Mr. Masterson, you better cool off and have yourself a little bit of drink of water.
Listen, all your old pals are going. I made them stop in Dodge to tell you. A big hunt, Wyatt, just like the old days.
Well, I'll be. Charlie Anders? Buff Corbett? Is that Tripod Jeffers?
Sure. And I even sent word to Bill Tillman.
Yeah, you must be dreaming, Mr. Masterson.
Why, what do you mean?
Well, now, you know we exterminated all those buffalo a long, long time ago when we were young and foolish. I'll go out there and say howdy to those fellas, but I'm no ghost hunting buffalo in a happy hunting ground.
Look, Wyatt, it's true. Ask them.
Howdy, Marshal.
Sure looking.
Hey, get in.
Howdy, Marshal.
Howdy,
Buff. Charlie? I'll be. If it isn't Tripod Jeffers, you mangy old coot. Just like old times.
Wyatt ain't going.
Ain't it going?
No, he doesn't believe there are any buffalo on Smoky River.
Oh. That's right, I sure don't. Of course, it'll be a nice ride. Plenty of fresh air, lots of sunshine. Yes, sir, it'll be a nice, long ride out there.
No use arguing with him. We gave him his chance. Let's move out before the town gets nosy.
You're gonna miss us, Wyatt.
Too bad, Wyatt.
We'll save you some good steak, Marshal.
Yeah, I bet you.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of meat up there.
I'll see y'all come spring.
What in tarnation's all that about?
It was just Bat Masterson, some old friends. They stopped by to say howdy.
Oh, Wyatt, there's a telegram here for you. Santa Fe agent says it's serious.
Well, telegrams are always serious to Mr. Perkley. To all peace officers. Apache renegades led by Horse Collins jumped New Mexico reservation. Army intelligence says they are headed for Smoky River country in West Kansas to hunt buffalo.
Buffalo? Ain't the Army been told there ain't no more buffalo?
You know, I could be wrong about this thing. Apaches aren't just jumping the reservation for the heck of it anymore.
Now, Wyatt, you know hunters like us done killed all them buffalo.
Well, Bat and his friends are also heading for Smoky River.
To hunt buffalo? Why, that's plumb crazy. I've rode all the way from Hole in the Wall, Wyoming, clean across Kansas, and I ain't never seen a hoof print or a fresh waller.
Well, buffalo or not, Bat shouldn't tangle with the Apaches. Do me a favor, will you? Make a fast ride on Roscoe out to Mr. Cousin's farm. You know where it is?
3 miles south of Fork, ain't it?
That's right. Don't ask him about the buffalo. Just tell him I'd like to see him as soon as possible.
I'll fetch him.
Howdy, Mr. Cousin.
My friend.
Yeah, the rumor about the buffalo's really getting around. You heard anything about buffalo in the Smoky River country?
Yes, much buffalo.
Who told you?
Cheyenne, who scout for Army.
Yeah. You believe him?
Well, I think they see Some buffalo. Indians see this many. Soon it is told about big herd.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Cousin, you wait in my office. Use the back door. We'll scout the saloons, huh?
Barfly talk, White. Nothing but barfly talk. The drunker them fellers get, the more buffalo they see.
Yeah.
You packing for trail?
Mr. Cousin and I are going to try and head off Mr. Masterson.
Bat took good care of himself at Adobe Wells, they tell me.
He was fighting Cheyenne, armed with bows and arrows and a handful of old guns.
Apaches have Colts and Winchester.
But this just don't make no sense at all, White.
Mr. Gibbs, what men sometimes believe just doesn't necessarily have to have any relationship to the truth. Mr. Masterson and Horse Collins, they think they're after 1 million head of buffalo. They've all headed out for the Smoky River. Now, you take charge here. I'll be back in about 3 days.
And if you ain't?
Well, you know we've been in a fight, and you come after us with a burial party.
Dismount and take cover.
Pony soldier all down, boss.
Are they all dead?
No, 2. And 2 wounded.
Finish them. Drag their bodies into the brush.
All right, now. Get on. Lie down.
We should head for old stage station at Smoky River.
You know any shortcut?
Little Una River. That way. Follow it.
Well, let's see if we can shake some speed out of these horses. Come on.
Yeah?
No buffalo sign. Nobody see the...
They won't cross the Smoky. What else?
White hunters on trail.
Where?
East of stage station.
How far east?
Do not know.
You liar.
Come on now.
Huh? Enough trouble. You better make him talk. Those buffalo belong to us.
Cananias.
Naka.
We came to hunt buffalo. Already we killed Pony Soldier. We do not want more fight.
What soldier is alive to say that we did it? If you want buffalo, you have to treat White Hunter the same way. You better make little Cochise talk, or I'm riding out on you.
Kanansina. Kanu. He say White Hunter's in camp. Daylight before we get there.
Listen, I say we have to kill him. Either the son of Cochise leads us to the camp, or the whole deal is off.
Kanansina.
No more akaka.
Kani. You're our boss. We do what you tell us.
Good. You better get riding.
No, he no.
And this here herd of buffalo, there were thousands of them.
You tell us about it later. We gotta get moving pretty soon.
Hey, Matt! Matt, come here, take a look. Buffalo? Oh. Buffalo? Indian!
At Cruz, they're after our buffalo.
Looks to me like they're after us.
Indians, hit the saddle!
Water horses now or going to river?
I'll water 'em. Not a dust cloud in sight, west or north. Where are the buffalo?
Dust cloud behind us. Many horses, I think.
Well, maybe it's Bat and his outfit, huh?
They travel fast.
Maybe it's Horse Collins and the Apaches. Mom will put the horses in the corral. Get inside. Take the grub bag, the ammunition. Let's go.
Don't waste any cartridges. We'll need them.
Mr. Masterson in front. Apache, close behind.
That's right.
We stay and help him?
Yeah, I reckon we do. Big buffalo hunt, huh?
Hold it, Bat. 2 horses.
Wyatt and Cousin. They sneaked out here to get some buffalo. Let's put the horses over there and go inside. Now bring your canteens and all your grub. Let's take the rifle. Come on, here, come on. All right. Come on. Come on.
No firing yet.
Come to your heart!
Tell them we're going to surround that place.
More soldiers come?
No. Tell them we'll wait until dark and then move in.
What about buffalo?
Later. We get White Hunter first.
Kaniha, siha, nahaya!
Mr. Masterson, the buffalo are a dream. They just don't exist. Now, all you succeeded in doing is getting us cornered by a bunch of Apaches.
You and Cousin sneaked out here after buffalo.
We chased you out here trying to get you to turn back.
Mr. Earp, get telegram about Horse Collin and Apaches. I think first you find buffalo. Mr. Earp, right. Buffalo all dead.
I still say you... I still say you and Cousin ride out. We'll fight him.
Take a look out there. This isn't Adobe Wells. We're circling this a long range. Probably wait till dark, and then close in.
Well, not if they see buffalo.
And can't you get that out of your head? It's stupid.
There's buffalo.
Sure. Why would Horse Collins be trying to kill us if there wasn't?
You can't fool Apaches.
All right, Mr. Masterson, just where are all these buffalo of yours?
Across the Smoky, not 10 miles from here.
You're real sure of that, huh?
Yes. So am I.
Me too, Wyatt.
All right, break out some fire. We don't let them think we're low on ammunition.
Move the men back. We're not in any rush.
Yeah! Yeah!
Hold your fire. No point wasting bullets at this range. Let's try and talk a deal with Collins.
Deal?
That's right. Pretend that he's got the 2 of us spooked. Then we'll show him where all those buffalo are.
Well, now you're local.
Oh, I get it. You don't think you can find that big buffalo herd, huh?
And if we found them, Horse and his Apaches would kill us. And if we didn't find them, they'd kill us.
Sure, you'd be dead anyway.
You can't outsmart Apaches, Wyatt.
You can't outfight him either, Charlie. There's no moon tonight.
We'll kill each other shooting at Apaches in the dark. I guess I just want Mr. Masterson to admit that there aren't any buffaloes.
Not me. Never.
Easy, Gimlet. Take it easy. Get over there. Keep an eye out.
Maybe you can outsmart him, Wyatt. At least we can take the pressure off here.
It's not as local as it sounds. Don't forget those Apaches out there think there's a million buffalo out there, too.
I go with you, Mr. Police.
No, Apaches don't like Cheyenne. Here. Finish taking care of him.
Hold your fire. Tell them to stop shooting.
No, no, no.
What is this?
They've got a white flag. They want a deal.
No, no, no.
My friend here knows where the big herd is. We'll take you to the buffalo if you call off the fight.
We can find the buffalo for ourselves.
You know about Elkins Ravine?
Elkins Ravine? Like the palm of my hand.
You better break off the fight and head them off.
If they get out of that ravine, they'll scatter in bunches.
White men talk true, boss.
Now, we won't horn in on your shoot. That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
Reach. Get the other one. No deal. Yet. Maybe if you find the big herd, we might turn you loose.
That's fair enough.
But we're going to keep your friends right where they are. Tell little Cochise to keep the station surrounded. Tell them we have to look for buffalo in the ravine. I'll stay with our scouts here until you pass the word.
No good. Collins took their guns. We fight.
Hold it, cousin. We fire one shot, Collins will gun him down.
Our friends soon die.
Get on those horses, and don't try anything smart. Hold it. This is far enough. Get down.
Take it easy, Collins. Buffalo wouldn't cross the Smoky till halfway down the other side of the ravine. At least a mile yet.
I'll let them lose the herd.
No, boss. They're right. They've hunted buffalo.
All right. One more mile. Move. Headed south. Come on. We'll get our horses and go after them.
Don't be a fool. Buffalo stampeded men on horseback.
He is right. We go on foot. You trail. I go get brothers.
No. Not until we see those buffalo with our own eyes.
Buffalo. I told you.
You're quite a prophet, Mr. Masterson, but I still want to see him with my own eyes.
Save your breath. You lead the way. Walk fast. Not more than a few dozen.
They always feed in small bunches. Probably thousands more down the ravine.
Buffalo. I tell little Cochise.
No. I want to see more than this.
We kill Pony Soldier for buffalo. You do not stop me. Hold it.
We can make it to the horses?
No. Look yonder.
Attende!
Come here, Charlie. I want to show you something.
What's the use of this? There's just a few buffalo.
I want to show them what men died for. Buffalo. Well, there they are. Start shooting.
That's all there is, Wyatt.
If they had any herd to join, they'd have run for it. Go on, Mr. Masterson. Cut them down.
No, sir. Wyatt,
Yeah?
if there'd have been 500, I wouldn't have shot even one.
Good, honest animal, the buffalo. It was decent of all of you to leave him there. In the past, we killed him by the thousands. It's not going to do any good to blow a bugle for that now. I just hope the good Lord forgives us.
Amen, Deacon.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The toughest decision Wyatt Earp ever had to make as a peace officer in Dodge was what to do about Rocky Griswold and his gang of saddle tramps. Hank Drew, deputy U.S. Marshal, posing as an outlaw, had lured Rocky into attempting the robbery of a Santa Fe gold shipment. Under the law, this would be a plain case of entrapment, an illegal trick to capture outlaws for reward money. But on the frontier of 1878, many believed that a John Law should use any method to halt a robbery.
Shotgun at 9 o'clock. I want you to turn Saunders and McGeehan loose. You give them back their guns. Tell them I want them out of town by sunup. Yes, sir. Can I help you?
I'd like to talk to you alone if you're Marshal Earp.
I'm Marshal Earp. Mr. Gibbs, you take patrol, huh?
Good. I like any excuse to get out of this office for a spell.
Hank Drew, Deputy U.S. Marshal, Topeka, Kansas.
That's right.
Have a chair, sir.
So that's the story. I've been living with Griswold and his boys near a month now. They trust me.
Well, you must be quite an actor, Mr. Drew.
It was my tip on the gold shipment that won Rocky over. He's needing money for grub.
Did Chief Marshal Hendon assign you to this deal?
Sure, why not?
Because it's entrapment, Mr. Drew. You're urging men to commit a crime so you can catch them. I think you're just a bounty hunter.
Well, your Sunday school ideas don't interest me, Earp. You got to cooperate.
I do?
I'll give you a cut of the reward money. Now, you get out. You still got to go along with me. You keep acting stupid and I'll spell it out for you.
Mr. Drew, you want to lose some teeth?
I'll be back, Earp. With orders.
Marshal Earp?
Yes?
Mr. Earp, I'm Joan Deming. My father owns the Bar W in Wyoming. He's coming in for more cattle and asked me to meet him here.
Yes. Sit down.
Thank you. That man who was just here, who is he?
Well, I'm afraid I can't tell you that, ma'am.
Well, he calls himself Hank Drew. He rides with Rocky Griswold.
Griswold. Cowhand, isn't he? Texas Circle Star outfit?
These are hard times in the cattle business. He got fired. Why would Hank Drew be talking to the law?
Why would you?
Mr. Earp, Rocky and his friends don't have jobs. They've appointed Rocky their boss, and I think Hank has persuaded them to do something wrong. I want you to stop them.
Wouldn't you have more influence?
No, I've tried. I've been buying food for the camp. There's not much money left. I don't trust Hank. I think he's the kind that would talk Rocky into robbing a bank or something and then tell the law.
Miss Joan, one thing I can tell you, and that is that if Mr. Griswold is interested in you, he'll listen to you. Now, you try again.
I'll tell Rocky I saw Hank talking to you. Maybe that'll...
No, don't do that. Rocky's liable to shoot him. There's still plenty of time for them to call off what they're planning. Now, if Rocky has it in him to keep straight, Hank Drew can't talk him into going crooked.
I'll give it another try. Thanks, Mr. Earp.
I have to send this telegram. I'll walk you over to your hotel.
We'll go up to his office, see if we can find him. Oh, here's Wyatt now. Wyatt, gotta talk to you about something very important. Not only do you have the word of Deputy Marshal Drew, but you've heard from Mr. Caslin what he thinks about it. Mr. Caslin happens to be the chief special agent for the railroad.
I know, Mr. Caslin.
You're quibbling over ethics, Wyatt. I risked my life to catch those criminals.
And he's still risking it. One word to the Griswold gang and he's a dead man.
Wyatt isn't betraying a marshal.
Well, I ain't none too sure of that.
Let you and I step outside, Mr.
I'll have none of that. You hold your temper, Wyatt.
Will you hold yours for a second? Now, Drew is a scalp hunter and a liar, Mr. Caslin. The so-called Griswold gang is a bunch of starving cowhands, not criminals. Now, Drew set up the whole job himself and talked them into it. Even if you caught him red-handed, you couldn't make your case stick. Judge Tobin would rule it entrapment.
That's for the court to decide.
I'll have no more argument. I'm mayor of this town. I hired you and I can fire you.
Then fire me.
All right. Hold it, all of you. I want to talk to Wyatt alone. Now, Mr. Kelly, why don't you and Drew go over the Long Branch and, well, kind of settle your nerves, huh?
I'm still the mayor. Caslin will settle his hash.
That Irishman. Every time a real issue comes up, he backslays it. Now, you know the Santa Fe isn't going to go along with this frame-up.
Not if I had time. The bullion shipment goes east at noon tomorrow. There'll be special agents on the train, and more with a stage at Hayes City.
Well, then call it off. All you got to do is send a telegram.
There's Drew. Now, I can't take the responsibility of having him killed.
No. This is Chief Marshal Hendon's fault. I should get a reply from him first thing in the morning.
Drew's probably been lying to his boss, and all you'll get is a promise to investigate. Now, Wyatt, Are you sure the Griswold outfit is just a bunch of cowhands and not men with records?
No, sir, I'm not positive, but one point I am going to insist on.
Yes?
If they do ride into this trap tomorrow, I don't want any shooting. I want them alive.
Well, that's fine with us. Our job is to protect Santa Fe shipments. But if Griswold does start some gunplay, I'm afraid I can't guarantee.
Well, sir, my deputies and I, we might give you that guarantee.
You'd fight on the side of train robbers?
Mr. Caslin, if officers don't respect the law, how are you going to get outlaws to? Now, Mr. Drew is bringing a rotten deal into my town, and one way or the other, he's going to regret it. I'll try and keep you out of this mess if I can, but don't you start the shooting.
Nothing real serious below the line, White. Had to dunk a few drunks in a water trough. Say, they tell me Caslin of the Santa Fe's in town.
Yeah, I was just talking to him. Yeah, I got a job for you. I want you to catch 2 a.m. freight. East Junction. You send that telegram from there.
Pinkerton Agency, St. Joe, Missouri. Yeah, heap easier to send it from here, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it sure would, but Mr. Kirby over at the telegraph office talks too much.
Yeah.
I got a real long story to tell you when you get back.
Say, White, I sure would like to take the boomer back down here. Of course, fare'd be up around 80 cents.
Well, I think we can afford that, Mr. Gibbs. You just take the boomer. I want you to get back here in plenty of time in the morning, though. There may be trouble.
That boomer will get me back here on time.
Hey, boss, are we out of coffee?
I don't know. Look at Hank's grub sack. He ought to have some.
He's got no coffee. Some beans and some moldy salt pork. Where is Hank?
He should be back any time now.
You reckon Herb nabbed him?
No, Hank Drew's too smart.
Hey, here comes Miss Joni.
Howdy, Miss Joni.
Howdy, Miss Joni.
I asked you not to come back here.
You're hungry, aren't you?
Hi, Joni.
Hello, Tex. Eat hearty.
Grub. Oh, bless your little soul.
Hands off.
What?
We're not taking any more charity from Miss Deming.
You don't have to eat it.
Oh, we're hungry, boss.
All right, if you got no more pride.
We'll pay Joni back in gold. Food, fellas, we eat.
Rocky, what did Tex mean when he said you'd pay me back in gold?
Nothing.
Hank Drew's talked you into robbing a bank or something.
I ask you to forget me. I ask you to stay in town.
I saw him in Dodge last night. He was talking to... So what you're up to doesn't fool me.
All right?
You'll be caught. You'll be sent to prison.
Well, I said all right.
If you really feel that way, then you're not worth bothering about. The other boys elected you to find them jobs, not to lead them into a trap set by Hank Drew.
Trap? Are you loco?
He'd do it, Rocky.
No, he wouldn't. He likes living. Now, come on, get on your horse.
If you'll give up this idea, I'll marry you today.
Oh, sure. And live on what? Handouts from your dad?
No, my father will hire you as his foreman. He'll hire all those boys.
Your father's almost broke, Joni.
Broke? He is not. Who told you such a thing?
Come on, there's no use arguing. Come on. Now, you're gonna get up on this horse.
Here's Drew now. He sold you out. I saw him in Marshal Earp's office last night. Ask him if he wasn't in Wyatt Earp's office last night.
Get out, Hank. Watch your hands.
We got nothing to quarrel about, Rocky.
Come on. This side. Come on.
What's wrong, Rocky?
Miss Deming says she saw Hank talking to Wyatt Earp.
You double-cross.
Hold it, Joe. You want to call Miss Deming a liar?
I sure don't. I had to talk to her.
How's that?
I forgot to check my gun like a greenhorn fool. One of Earp's deputies picked me up. Earp didn't search me, though. Here's the map to the Santa Fe depot. It's all you need for the job.
What'd you talk to Earp about?
Oh, nothing much. Chewed me out for packing a gun, let me off without a fine.
Give me a gun.
Sure.
All right, now we'll talk this thing over and put it to a vote. I'm in favor of a fair trial. Come on.
I don't think these cattlemen have any records. The Pinkertons are sending a man so that Drew can't put over any false identification on us. But I'm still hoping that Miss Joan has talked Griswold out of it.
What if she hadn't?
Well, we could meet him outside of town, but that'd mean a fight. I think our best bet is to let him hit the station. And we'll try and push in between Griswold's bunch and Caslin's agents.
Protecting train robbers against Santa Fe special agents?
You heard the order, didn't you?
Now, we gotta go along with this entrapment. I'm part of a dirty deal, but I don't want to make it any dirtier than I have to by shooting up the Griswold bunch. I trust Caslin, but I don't know whether he can control his agents.
Oh, I get it, Mr. Earp. We sucker Griswold into an attempted robbery, but we don't bushwhack him.
That's right. It's not a very nice distinction, but that's the best we can do at the moment. Well, let's start loading the shotguns, huh?
Yep. All right, you've heard Hank's story and the whole plan. Should we trust him or call it off?
Rocky, I've sponged my last grub from Miss Joan or anybody else. I can't live on air waiting for the cattle business to start up again.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, certainly we can.
All right. You vote for taking the gold.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Done. Okay, Hank, you'll ride with us. But no gun. Now, if you have sold us out, when the shooting starts, you'll be riding in front. Come on, boys.
Any luck, Miss Joni?
I'm not sure. Can't we talk inside?
Mr. Gibbs, you take the boys on over to the station. Come on, Miss Joni.
I broke my promise, Mr. Earp. I told Rocky I saw Hank talking to you.
Why'd you do that?
I tried everything else. I offered to marry Rocky, but it was the same thing.
Did you suggest that Drew might be selling him out?
Yes. He said Hank wouldn't dare, that he wanted to stay alive.
Did he admit that Drew planned the robbery?
There was common talk around camp that Hank was planning something.
That may do it.
Do what?
I'll tell you in a second.
Why'd send you here to help us?
That all depends. Why, I don't want nobody shot.
Well, you go back and tell him I can handle this. You interfere, and there's going to be trouble.
Mister, I got my orders. Boys, the stage will unload over yonder. If Griswold comes, he'll have to round that corner. We'll just wait over here behind this wagon. Now, you boys just rest easy. Wyatt wants this done his way.
What's wrong?
We'll take another look at this map. You sure you decoyed Earp out of town?
At 11 o'clock, Cy Brislin's gonna come busting into town yelling big stage robbery north of Dodge.
Well, we'll have time to be sure Earp and his men have gone. Anything else, Tex?
Yeah. Look yonder.
It's Earp. Get him.
Hold it.
Marshal Drew, you're under arrest.
Marshal Drew?
That's right. U.S. Deputy Marshal. Repeat. I said you under arrest, mister. You get down from there. You can't arrest me, Earp. Now move over there. You're charged with suborning a felony. You plan a Santa Fe holdup and encourage those men to try it.
You dirty double-crosser. Get him, Rocky.
Hold it, Tex.
Don't be a fool. Marshal Earp will send Hank to prison.
Yeah, and what happens to us?
You can do as he tells you, or ride into ambush at the station, or turn around and run for Texas.
Mr. Griswold, I'm going to need your testimony in order to convict Drew. Are any of your men wanted in this state?
Well, I don't know.
What's the matter with you, Rocky? Letting one John Law run a bluff on us? Get him and Drew and let's get out of here.
Hold on, Tex.
No!
You'll have to shoot me first.
Get back, Tony. Get back. I bungled this, trusting Drew. And you men feel like shooting cut loose on me.
It was a crazy idea, boss. We're all to blame.
Thanks, Joe. Now we do as Herb says.
Mr. Griswold, get one of your men to patch him up. Get on your horse.
Take care of him, Joe.
And I'm saying Rocky Griswold and every one of his men are wanted for robbery and cattle stealing. Earp had no right to arrest me. I'm a deputy U.S. Marshal trying to do my duty. Earp should be arrested for interfering with a federal officer. I'm charging you with obstruction of justice.
It's a clear case, and don't say I didn't warn you, Wyatt.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kelly, but he stays in jail until Judge Tobin gets here.
No, I'm not. I'm walking out of here right now.
Wyatt, he can sue the city.
From prison, let him sue. Wyatt, you're taking a pretty big gamble. Now, supposing Griswold and his boys run out on you, what then?
I don't know. Maybe I'll go to jail.
You can't trust a John Law to keep his word. Look at Drew.
And I can't trust you. You started out to be a criminal this morning. Mr. Earp stopped you. He's giving you a chance to be an honest man or an outlaw.
Maybe he is.
Mr. Earp's in a tight corner. He's counting on you and the boys to tell the truth about Hank Drew. Either you be in court or forget about me.
Marshal Earp, Mr. Drew, will you please step forward? Mr. Earp, this court does not condone entrapment or suborning a felony. But Mr. Drew is denied under oath that he plotted the robbery or encouraged the Griswold outfit to attempt it. And Mr. Caston has stated that he has no direct knowledge of Deputy Marshal Drew's work in uncovering this robbery scheme. Mr. Caston, the court understands that you merely had a tip from the Chief Marshal's office in Topeka?
That's right, sir. But Wyatt did protest to me that Drew...
Hearsay and irrelevant. Mr. Drew, according to the testimony offered here, was acting as an undercover man, a function of police work. Marshal Earp, in the absence of supporting testimony, this court must find you guilty of obstructing justice.
Order!
Order! Order!
Your Honor, I'm Rocky Griswold. I want to tell you the truth about this man, Hank Drew.
You tell the truth. You're a wanted outlaw, and so are all your men.
Quiet!
Your Honor, if the court please.
Yes?
Before Mr. Griswold testifies, I'd like to call Mr. Jacobs of the Pinkerton Detective Agency.
For what purpose?
Mr. Drew here claims that Mr. Griswold and all his men are wanted men. And Mr. Jacobs is here through the courtesy of Mr. Allen Pinkerton to give the court proper identification.
Very well. Mr. Drew, Mr. Griswold, take your seats. Let Mr. Jacobs take the stand. Place your hand on the Bible. You swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Sit down.
Mr. Drew, I say that this man sitting there is Mr. Harry Griswold, who's worked as ramrod for various cattlemen. Now, who do you say he is?
I say he's Harold Griffin, alias Rocky Turner, wanted for cattle stealing and bank robbery.
Mr. Jacobs, do you have any file on a Mr. Griffin or a Mr. Turner?
Yes, I know Rocky Turner. Griswold is not Turner. You can see for yourself, Judge.
Mr. Drew, of this entire group, you have correctly identified just one man, Tex Oliver. He's wanted in Missouri for violating his parole.
Well, if Pinkerton say so, don't make it the truth.
The court believes Mr. Jacobs' testimony. The court also believes what Mr. Griswold and Marshal Earp have said about you. Marshal Earp.
Yes, sir?
You will hold Mr. Drew for trial on charges of perjury and suborning a felony. Court's adjourned.
Sure got a nice day for traveling. Well, I'd better turn off here, get back to my job. I wish you both a lot of luck. I still can't understand why you went to all that trouble. Well, Miss Joni wants a husband.
That's not the reason.
Goodbye, ma'am. Why did he do it?
Not for us. He did it for the law, to keep it honest and fair.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
Whiskey. It's good.
Better be. No fight. Now remember, they'll get you in the back room, start a poker game, accuse you of cheating, and try and shoot you in the back.
Try? Who's going to stop it?
Me.
Against all these Arizona hoodlums? You better take another look around.
Of course, I realize it's risky. You can back out if you want to.
No. No, I guess I've lived long enough.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
When Wyatt Earp left Dodge City for Arizona Territory, he believed that his career as a peace officer was finished. He wanted to hang up his guns and earn a modest income as a rancher or a miner. Wyatt and his brothers were soon to learn that Arizona had become the last stronghold of the outlaw, a terrifying wilderness in which sheriffs and marshals were open allies of cattle thieves and stage robbers.
Hey there! Mind if I talk to you a minute? Is this the Earp party? I'm looking for Wyatt Earp and his brothers.
What's your business?
Hey, you must be Wyatt Earp. I've got your picture here with that
Long Barrel 45. I'm Vic Bywater with Wells Fargo.
You could be a Wells Fargo agent.
Here's my old-timer's ring. It fits, you'll notice.
All right, Mr. Bywater. These are my brothers. Virgil Earp, Morgan Earp, my friend, Dr. John H. Holliday, Mr. Bywater.
Howdy. I've ridden all the way from Tombstone. The company sure needs you back there.
Well, we got other plans. We're headed for Prescott.
Oh, wait a minute. I vote we give the horses a rest and give Mr. Bywater here a chance to speak his piece.
Well, thank you, Marshal.
I'm not a marshal of Dodge anymore. Of course, I'm still a U.S. deputy marshal, but I'm turning that badge in, too. That looks like a good spot over there. We can talk there, Mr. Bywater.
And you can't ranch in Arizona because the Clantons and other rustlers steal your cattle. Mining's not much good either. Road agents heist the ore and bullion. Fremont, the territorial governor, he doesn't seem to care much what goes on.
Well, you're exaggerating a little, aren't you?
No, Mr. Earp. If you think so, pay a visit to Bootjack's, the first town over the line.
What's so tough about Bootjack?
You ever hear of mysterious Dave Mather?
Mather?
Is he in Bootjack?
Well, he runs the camp. Now, what's so special about Mather?
I want him for murdering a man by the name of Mike DeGraff in Dodge City.
Let's head for Bootjack, Wyatt. I want Mather, too.
Now, hold on, Doc. We're heading for Prescott, remember? We're 2 days late now. My wife's going to be worried sick.
Well, you go on and take the trail to Prescott. You and Morgan. Doc, go pick out a horse.
Well, the company really needs you in Tombstone. Oh, Mather could wait.
No, sir. DeGraff was Doc's partner. Mather shot him in the back.
I thought you buried that star.
It isn't going to take Doc and me long. I'll catch up with you tomorrow.
But we've already got an undercover man in Bootjack. Now, he knows I'm looking for you to get you to come to Tombstone. Now, the company wants to give Mather enough rope, then we can close in on him.
He's had enough rope.
Look, it's no use arguing with him. Once his mind is set, that's it. Wyatt and Doc won't need any help in the two-bit hoodlum camp. Come on, let's push those wagons along.
All right. Tend to it, Wyatt. We'll be crossing Apache country tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Big brother.
I'll ride along with the wagons if you have no objection.
What's the idea?
You want the solemn truth? Wells Fargo wants all the Earps I could find. I'm still hoping to hire you.
We might consider it.
Nope. Arizona Territory isn't as bad as he lets on. Wells Fargo can handle their own troubles. Come on.
Well, that settles that.
Mr. Earp. Our man in Bootjack is Fred Dodge. He's a husky blond boy with an Apache tomahawk tattooed on his left forearm. He's a member of Mather's gang, so let him make the first move to help you.
Right. Don't worry, we won't give him away.
Good.
You better check that bunt line with Virgil.
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Bywater, could I trade you guns for a day or so?
Of course. It's a company issue, but it's a good one.
Thank you. Doc, I want Mr. Mather alive.
You'll be lucky to get him dead. This is not Kansas, Wyatt. Just climb on your horse and start to pray.
King of clubs.
10 of diamonds.
You know, that tomahawk still bothers me.
That? It's good luck for me, boss.
Luck of cards ain't been so good lately.
I got away from the Apaches, didn't I? Cut 'em.
Let him in. Dump it. There ain't no 5,000 here.
We cleaned out the stage, that's all of it.
No. You're holding out.
You call me a liar, Dave?
Yeah. And a cheat. The other boys, I want the rest of that money.
Yes, sir. Well, it looks like Martha had a busy week. Yeah. You ride into town first. Check and see whether Martha's wearing a star. Isn't that a technicality? We'll take him either way. If he's wearing a star, it'll cause complications. Why? Let's just ride into town and kill him. Not unless we have to. Wyatt, this is not Kansas. All right. I'll go in myself. No. No, one man starts yelling Wyatt up, the whole camp will go to shooting. Besides, I probably have more friends in Bootjack than Martha has. May I remind you that most hoodlums like me? This is definitely a job for a scoundrel. So I will see you later.
It's me, Whitey.
Yeah?
You know a Dr. John H. Holliday?
Mm-hmm.
He just rode into town.
Alone?
Yes, sir. He wants to start a faro game, he says.
Uh-huh. Doc and me ain't exactly friends.
All right, we'll run him out.
No. Doc knows too many people. We gotta play this smart. Come on in.
Hi, Doc. Hi, Doc. Remember me, Slim Cunnicker, Amarillo.
Hello, Slim. Sure, I remember
I
you.
thought you'd be dead by now.
Red Dog Connie. It's good to see you. Let's have a drink. Bartender, these are all fine friends of mine. I want to buy for the lot of them.
Have a seat, Doc. Come on, Doc.
I don't
Sit
mind
down.
if I do. Red Dog, what have you been doing with yourself? You're looking real healthy.
Oh, I've been around.
There you go, Doc. Bartender, where is Dave Mather?
Well, he's in and out.
In and out. Well, I want to open a fair game here, and the boys tell me I should talk to Dave.
Well, I gotta get word to Whitey. He's Dave's right-hand man.
I wish you would. I'd be mighty obliged.
Thank you, Doc.
Come on, Doc. Let me pour you a little drink.
What do you mean, a little drink? That's the way it goes. Now, my last dental case was a longhorn steer valued at $300. It took 8 men to chloroform that steer, and then I found out he had an impacted molar. Well, when I told Lander, the owner, I was going to have to use a chisel and a hammer, I thought he'd throw a conniption fit. All right, excuse me, boys.
Doc.
Yeah?
Well?
Well, what?
How'd you get the tooth out?
Get it out? Son, I took all of them out. Just what do you want here? Well, nothing drastic. I just want to open a faro game, not rob the establishment. Martha doesn't like you. Take my advice and get out of town. What if I stay? Somebody will accuse you of cheating, and you'll be shot in the back. Well, that's right to the point. But why? We have enough trouble. And you seem friendly with a lot of the boys. Sounds logical. I know Martha. Get out of town. Well, I'll think about it. By the way, what name do you use other than Whitey? Just that name.
Holiday didn't leave town. He's opened a big game at the Roadhouse. Go tell Lucas and Gennaro I want to see him.
Doc isn't here for trouble, boss. He knows you run this camp. If he wanted to fight, he'd come right straight to you, wouldn't he?
I don't want any chatter. Tell Lucas and Gennaro I want to see him.
Yes, sir.
It's tough luck, Red Dog. That tray is unhappy for you.
Wait a minute, I'm playing here too, Doc.
What's the matter, Slim? Aren't you losing fast enough? All right, it's a 6 and pay a 6. Well, you're finally getting lucky.
Doc, you sure are lucky.
Well, that's why I'm in the business. There's a 4, and we'll pay another 4.
I'm gonna try that clean one more time.
Hold it, Doc. Let's see that deal box.
Sir, are you suggesting I might resort to some form of subterfuge?
I think this box is ready. All right, Herb! All right, everybody, just take it easy. Matt is in the shack. Go on, I'll cover you. Hurry up. Hit the floor!
He wants Mather. Come on.
He's on the ropes around the place.
Get around. Come on down, or if you ain't got it, check. Can you see him? No, he moved on the other side of the house.
You'll never catch him now.
Somebody turn him loose.
Well, never mind. Where's Doc?
Sounds like he's putting up a fight.
Stupids, we'll have to do it ourselves. Come on.
Hold it!
Lift your hands. I said lift your hands.
You in, Doc.
That's better.
You had no cause to do that.
Never mind.
Move toward the shack.
What are you aiming to do?
I can't think of everything. I forgot some cord to tie your hands.
Well, that's shooting down there.
Well, now, maybe it's 4th of July. Get inside.
Come on! Sparks are flying in there. He'll set the place on fire!
It's just a trick. He's still on the roof.
All right, you men inside there. You throw your guns out on the porch and come out with your hands up or I'm coming in after you.
Mather and Waddy take care of you, Earp.
Now, there's 6 men scattered around here with bullet holes in them. I'll take care of Mather. You men take care of your friends. That makes 7. Now get busy.
Kill him, Doc. He wasn't at Dodge with me.
I won't kill him. Can't afford to. Cartridges cost almost a nickel apiece now. Apache tomahawk. Nice fella.
2 of these men need a doctor. Now go find one and bring him here as soon as I leave town. If you don't, I'm liable to come back here, and then two of you won't need a doctor.
Yes, sir.
Found your horse.
You throw bullets around like a drunken millionaire.
They had me cornered. Don't you ever do your own fighting, Mather?
Doc ain't out of this yet.
Shut up.
I'm for hanging him right here in Bootjack.
No, he gets a trial. Besides, I want him to think about that rope for a few weeks. You're too kind, Dr. Holliday. You're much too kind.
Well, we missed the wagons.
Yep. About 10 miles ahead of us would be my guess. Well, we'll rest the horses here, make some breakfast, then catch up with them.
You aiming to feed Mather?
That's right. Come on, lie down from there.
Wyatt, where do you figure you'll find any John Laws in Arizona? I favor shooting him right now.
And I favor turning him over to a John Law, even if I have to take him all the way to Prescott.
No. You stand aside. Wyatt Mather's a no-good murdering skunk. Before we know it, we're gonna have his gang from Bootjack on us. I'll ask you just once more. Step aside.
Doc, you are sick. Give me that flask. You have a drink first, Doc. And if you feel like shooting me, that's what you're gonna have to do.
Why didn't you draw on me?
Because the truth is, I'm still fond of you.
If you stop hiding, Mather. I guess we're all bait for the buzzards now. I'd rather die fighting beside Wyatt than against him.
Doc's right, you know. If Whitey and the Bootjack boys won't take me, other outfits will. There ain't no law in Arizona, Earp.
Yeah, I'm commencing to find that out. But at the moment, I'm concerned about brewing some coffee.
That could be Earp's campfire. Now, let's get one thing straight. I want a chance to talk some sense into Earp.
He's a born Johnny Law. He'll never be nothing else.
Sure. But Earp and Doc Holliday could kill Dave before we got close. Now, how about it? You want Mather and some of us to get killed? Or do you want to try to make a deal first?
That makes good horse sense to me, Whitey.
I'm with you, Whitey.
All right. Now, fan out, and I'll do the talking.
Wyatt, listen. That's either Mather's boys or the Apaches. You want to run for it?
No. Let's get Mather in the rocks. Come on. Leave the horses here.
Hold it! Hold it! Wait right here, but cover me. Hey, Earp! Wyatt Earp! I want to talk to you. We'll hold our fire.
That's Whitey, my best man. I told you he'd come.
Let's fight it out, Wyatt.
No. I'll talk to him.
Marshal Earp?
That's right.
I'm Fred Dodge at Wells Fargo. I can't give you any proof of that unless Big Bywater found you. If he did, a tattoo on my left arm is enough.
He found me.
Good. Then I can give it to you straight. You're never going to get Mather to a jail, and you'll be dead within the hour if you try.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to turn him loose. I can stay undercover, keep close track of him, and continue my reports.
When are you going to turn him over to the law? You got all you need on him now.
As soon as there is a law. Right now, a handful of Wells Fargo agents can't do very much.
Isn't there any law in Prescott, Tucson?
One on a sheriff. And you'll never get Mather that far, even if you got him away from here. He's in cahoots with old man Clanton and that Tombstone crowd.
Well,
Mr. Earp, I don't lie to you when I tell you that outlaw gangs in Arizona are thicker than Apaches. You haven't got a chance of taking him in. We've stalled too long now. Give me Mather. My life depends on it. And so does yours.
All right, I'll turn him loose.
Hold your fire! He's turning Dave loose!
Doc? Maybe Whitey was lying to us. There must be some law in Arizona.
Well, I never heard of any. Why, did you ever hear the story of Death's Head Jones, the patron saint of Arizona Territory?
No?
Well, they tried to hang Jones 3 separate times, and each time the rope broke. The 4th time they tried to hang him, the devil appeared on the gallows.
Oh?
Devil said, boys, there ain't no sense trying to hang Jones again, 'cause I don't want him. Just send him to Tombstone, Arizona. Of course, it's only a story, but it might give you some idea.
Tombstone, huh? Well, I don't know what Virgil and Morgan are going to do, but I think I'll take a look at that little city. Yes, sir, I'm heading for Tombstone.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail, and none can deny it. The legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Good luck, my brother. That is the trail.
Adios.
You're under arrest, Manuel Vasquez.
You cannot arrest me here. I have crossed the border. I am now in Mexico.
I'm sorry. The line is over the next hill.
You think my family will let you take me back to Tombstone?
I think they're too smart to try anything.
We shall see, Senor Earp.
Move.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Tombstone lay in a country that had long been Mexican before it was American. Many an old family rancho nestled near the best water of the surrounding valleys. But changes of allegiance are not made easily, and sometimes there is friction, and the kind of trouble that involved Wyatt Earp.
Hold it.
Still got quite a ways before Tombstone. You didn't bring any food or water, did you?
It was not a picnic I was going on.
Why'd you run, Manuel?
That is a foolish question, senor. I killed a man. Then he saw it.
Maybe if you'd have stayed to explain.
You would not have arrested me?
You're gonna have to stand trial. But there's no reason why...
You think I will get a fair trial in the court of Americanos?
I guarantee it.
You, senor. You are Americano also. One way or another, I will not go back to Tombstone.
We'll see. Roll out your hands. We're gonna have to stop by the Bisbee station. Pick up some water, some food.
Posse. Newly made deputies of Sheriff Beans. Most of them are friends of Walter's, I guess.
You see? I was not wrong. You are not going down there.
They've left. They're headed south looking for you. We need food and water. Now, if you want to take off, go wandering around this country without food and water with those cuffs on, you're welcome.
Howdy. What can I do for you? Say, you must be Marshal Earp.
That's right. I'd like another canteen full of water. Have this one filled, too.
Sure. Get it.
About a half a loaf of bread, too.
Sure. You get left by the posse?
Not exactly.
Say, ain't that Vasquez? The one they're looking for?
Just fill the canteens, please.
Sure.
You stay right where I can see. Thank you.
Expect we'll be seeing you again, Marshal.
I'm warning you. Don't go after the posse.
They're lawmen, too.
Just don't go after 'em.
You trying to protect the killer, Marshal? Get going.
Here. Put your hands down.
Why are you doing this?
Because we're gonna have to ride fast. Go on, get out of here. I'll catch up with you.
There is dust.
Yeah, they're coming. We still got to start. We better get up in those hills. Go on, ride.
guns.
Gracias, Francisco. Unbuckle. My gun is in his saddlebag.
Now, I think we had better move quickly. Andale! Andale!
Papa.
My son. Senor.
Don Ignacio?
It is a great pleasure we meet again. Before, it was a matter of some cattle stolen from me, was it not? And you were an honored guest in my hacienda.
That's right.
Here in the humble home of my loyal countrymen, I cannot offer you the same hospitality.
Evidently, I am not a guest.
Francisco, por favor, put the gun down.
But my father, he is a dangerous man.
No. He is not a danger to us, for he is too wise. He will listen to reason. I have heard it said in Tombstone, senor, that martial Earp is the law. If you say a thing is to be, then surely it will be.
What are you driving at?
It is simply this. You will return to Tombstone alone, and you will say it was not my son who killed the Americano.
Well, even if I wanted to do this, I could not. Others saw the killing.
Believe me, senor, I would not ask if there were any other way. But I cannot allow you to take my son back to Tombstone.
It's his only chance. Otherwise, he'll be a fugitive the rest of his life.
I will say it once more. My son cannot be accused of any crime. There will be no trial. He will go free. You will see to it.
And if I do not?
But it is very simple, senor. If you do not, then you must die.
Has it not occurred to you that he might be acquitted? That the court might understand how a thing like this could happen?
No.
I cannot lie for you or anybody else, Don Ignacio.
You are not as wise as I thought, Senor Earp. Will you lead the way, mi amigo? Here. Here, where the horses pass much, there will be no trace. Here, senor, you will begin to dig.
And what am I digging?
Why, your grave, of course.
Mind if I take this off? It's hard work.
Make yourself comfortable, senor. Ricardo, some water for the senor, por favor.
Si, Don Ignacio.
It is no use to look, senor. The posse will not find our trail.
I can hope, can't I?
Perhaps you had better send the men to keep a watch.
Vaya Navidad.
We do not want to be surprised by this posse, which the senor would like us to surrender our son to.
Not to them. To me. An officer of the law.
It is the same thing. They, too, claim to be officers of the law.
But I'll save him from being lynched.
If you got him to Tombstone, you could not protect him, even with your life.
I'll take him to Fort Huachuca. Put him under the protection of the cavalry until the trial.
And you promise it will be a fair trial.
I must have had a reason to fight Walters. I'm betting that it was a good one.
It was good enough for us, senor.
And why shouldn't it be good enough for a judge? Maybe he'll be given freedom from this charge forever.
But you forget, senor. He is free now.
Is he free to go back to your rancho in the San Pedro Valley? Is he free to marry this girl and settle on the land that they both love?
Perhaps not for a while.
He will never be. Never. Do you understand that, Manuel? Because the law never forgets and it never forgives. Believe me. It's better to face it now and tell the truth.
Senor,
Quiet, Manuel.
Now let him talk. Maybe then you'll see that he has a real chance of going free. Let him tell why he killed Walters.
I know why. And he will not speak of it.
Papa, perhaps what he says.
My son, do not listen to him.
But suppose it is as he says, and I can never return.
We will find a way.
Perhaps. But suppose it could be as he says, and I would be free of it all.
Manuel, do you wish to tell why you killed the Americano?
No, Papa.
Then be quiet and allow your father to end this business. And you, senor, dig.
You know, come to think of it, why should I be digging my own grave? You get somebody else to do it.
I should think that over, senor, if I were you. If my men do it, they will finish much quicker than you.
You convinced me.
But not too slowly, senor.
Water, senor?
Thank you. I'm sorry, senorita. You'd make a pretty bride.
Alicia, my dear, come away. There is no need to talk.
Why, Don Ignacio? Are you afraid I will learn some truth from him?
Alicia, my child.
Learn perhaps that you are wrong?
My dear, I have lived longer than you by many years. I know what is best.
Do you, Don Ignacio? For you or for us?
Alicia.
Well, does he, Manuel? Can killing this man solve anything? Can our marriage be a happy one with his blood on our hands?
Our hands?
Yes, our hands, yours and mine. But we've done nothing to stop it.
Manuel, will you tell your betrothed that she must have respect for the head of this family? Will you tell her that my word is final?
Querida, he is my father. It will be as he says.
Senor, dig. I think, senor, that will be deep enough.
You're right. He will be well buried.
And come up now, senor. You would like something to eat?
Let's get it over with.
Manuel.
Be quiet, querida.
Perhaps then, senor, you would like to pray.
All right. Why not? I have no regrets myself. I lived a full life the best way I know how. My only regrets are for Felicia. She would have made a pretty bride. Fine wife. Mother. And for Manuel, who could have been free. I pray you'll all be forgiven for what you're doing. Now go ahead and do it.
You aren't really going to kill him. You can't mean this.
Felicia, there is nothing we can do.
Are you going to let them kill him? An innocent man? A man of law? Who has only tried to help you?
But you know what it is for.
See. And because it is for me to decide if you shall do it.
No.
Yes, I have a right to decide.
Felicia.
Senor, do you wish to know why the Americano died?
No, girl, I say no.
And I say yes. It was to avenge my honor that he killed.
Felicia, you should not. You do not have to tell him.
I will, Manuel. I will gladly tell him, and to the court if he wishes. To save his life and ours. How I made the mistake of leaving Manuel and Francisco in the restaurant and going into the street alone. How this man saw me and thought wrong things. And caught me and dragged me behind a store. How only because Manuel and Francisco came looking for me was I saved from him. How Manuel fought him and had to either kill or be killed. The others, they came and saw him. And Manuel, because he was Mexicano, he was afraid and ran.
If you will tell that to the judge in court, I'm sure that Manuel will be acquitted.
I will. Oh, I will.
No, you cannot tell to the world your shame.
But I did nothing wrong.
What shame? You know she is not to blame.
Francisco!
There is no need to kill him, I've told him.
There is more need than ever. There is no help for it now that he knows.
I will tell it.
You will tell no one else. If you have no pride of your own, I have enough for both. Now get out of the way.
Then you must kill me too. Manuel, I swear it.
No, senorita. There's no need for that now.
But, senor...
It's all right. You tried.
There is no time.
What?
One is giving the signal. It must be the posse.
How far? That is important. How much time?
One! How far?
No, Francisco. Manuel, you kill him. I ordered it.
Manuel, if he dies, we will never marry. You know that.
Be quiet, girl.
Manuel, if you love me, if you love life, justice, you must trust him, not kill him.
Kill him!
All right, senor. We will do it your way. Come take the gun.
Manuel.
I am sorry, my father. I think it is best.
Patron, they are riding fast.
Now it is too late for anything. Too late also for you to get away.
Then we'll have to meet him head on. You, have you got a shotgun?
Si, senor.
Go get it, and any other guns you can find.
You will trust us with guns, senor?
You want to see Manuel die right here, strung up to that tree? Here, take this. Go and get inside the house. Come on. Let's go.
Well, Marshal, you've led us on quite a chase.
Who made you a deputy, Kavanaugh?
Sheriff Bean. Oh, it's all legal. And we want Vasquez.
He's my prisoner, and he's going to stay my prisoner.
That's so. You're talking pretty big for a lone man.
There are 5 guns pointed at your men out there. And this shotgun's aimed right at your belly, Mr. Kavanaugh. Now, your men may kill me, but I promise you, you'll be cut in half before they do. So you just tell your boys to sit real easy.
Don't anybody go getting itchy fingers out there now. Well, look, Wyatt, can't we talk this over?
Nothing to talk about.
Well, now, you've got no love for this killer. Why risk your life for him?
You wouldn't understand that.
How do you propose to ride out of here with him?
Don Ignacio, are you willing to die to save your son's life?
See, you know that I am.
And suppose you take over this shotgun while Manuel and I ride.
Senor, it will be a pleasure.
Now, you take it easy there, Grandpa.
Give us a 15-minute start. Anybody moves a muscle before that time, just pull the trigger.
Si, senor. The horses are in back.
Earp, you won't get away with this.
Manuel, you ready?
Ready. Papa.
Go with God, my son.
Gracias.
And you, my friend. Hasta luego.
See you in court.
Since this matter of honor is even more important to those of Spanish descent than it is to us, even more a part of their heritage and sense of justice, and since, moreover, the killing was proven to be an act of self-defense, I find it justifiable homicide and the defendant, Manuel Vasquez, not guilty.
Senor, how can we ever thank you?
You can thank me by inviting me to the wedding.
You, senor, will be the guest of honor at the happiest fiesta in Arizona history.
I want to be there. I'd like to kiss the bride.
I do not approve of these demonstrations in public. These young people today have no reserve. This is the bad influence of you Americanos.
They may not have any reserve, but well, maybe they're happier. I think your son will turn out to be a fine man.
Naturally. His wife will see to it. But I suppose, senor, I must apologize to you.
You already have.
When?
When you took the shotgun.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
So, you call yourself the sheriff of Cochise County?
I am the sheriff.
Good. The rascal admits it. And what do you say, sir, to the charge that you turned loose 2 Clanton horse thieves?
I don't have to say anything. You have no authority to try me. You may have been a captain in the Navy, but you're just a rancher now. A private citizen like anyone else.
Make note of that, men. The prisoner is belligerent. And he shows no sign of being sorry for being the crooked little swab he is. I charge you with malfeasance in office. The jury will vote. Mr. Foreman?
Aye, sir.
How does the jury vote?
Guilty, sir.
I should hang you. But every time we have to hang a man, my wife objects. So, I sentence you to 5 years in jail.
You just try it. I'll be out on a writ of habeas corpus in an hour.
Not out of my jail, you won't.
Your jail?
I run the tidiest little brig in Arizona territory. The sentence is 5 years, Ben. Lock him up.
You can't do this. It's illegal. I'll have you arrested. I'll sue you. I'm a personal friend of Governor Fremont. You can't do this to me.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Captain David Rowland, retired Navy officer, was famous in Arizona Territory. Living in the midst of Apaches and rustlers, the captain had a private army of tough gunfighters. He dispensed his own justice and he operated his own jail. Unfortunately, Marshal Wyatt Earp was obliged to investigate this private empire when Sheriff Johnny Behan fell afoul of Captain Rowland.
Just on my way up to see you, Mr. Clanton.
Thought I told you to see me yesterday. When I send work to you, Behan, I ain't fooling around.
I'm sorry, sir. What's the trouble?
Oh, that fella, Captain. David Rowland. He grabbed two of my boys. Said they're horse thieves. He's got them in that jail he runs on his ranch.
Well, he can't do that.
Well, he done it.
According
and don't make law talk to me. I want my boys turned loose.
I'll go up there right away.
Oh, now, Behan. Rowland spreads northeast, not west.
Well, I can't go up against Rowland single-handed. I'll need a big posse.
Well, you better start raising dust right quick, you hear me?
I'll take care of it. Here's a telegram from Chief U.S. Marshal Crowley Dake. You'll see it instructs you to help me investigate conditions at Captain Rowland's ranch. We're supposed to have law and order in Cochise County. One cattle rancher can't take law enforcement into his own hands.
Well, Johnny.
I know the captain. And if he said the Clantons were stealing horses, they were stealing horses. You get your own posse, Behan.
We ain't riding with you.
This is Wyatt's job, and I demand...
You demand? Why, you two-bit rotten
Gentlemen. Take it easy, Doc. I'll look into this, Johnny. Meanwhile, you just go on collecting taxes.
My office must be represented in any action taken. I'm the sheriff. I have county jurisdiction. You can be in charge, but I must go along.
Clanton order you to do this, Johnny?
I don't take orders from him or anyone else.
You're a liar.
And a bushwhack.
Hold it. All right, Sheriff, you can go along.
Thank you, Wyatt. I'll get the posse.
Posse? Rowland has fought off 100 men and dozens of Apache raids. You don't ride onto his spread unless he says so.
I think Doc's right. Just the four of us.
This is impudent nonsense.
Really? Then go right ahead, Johnny.
Howdy.
Howdy. I'm Marshal Wyatt Earp from Tombstone. These are my deputies. He's Sheriff Behan.
I guess they're Johnny Laws, all right. Does the captain know you?
You'll know me. I'm Dr. John H. Holliday.
You ride ahead and ask the boss. You all follow me at a walk. On account of the boss don't like dust.
The captain will see Marshal Earp and Dr. Holliday. You two wait here.
Lovely home.
Mm-hmm. Wyatt, you better stand till he tells you to sit down.
Might get riled, huh?
He was chief of staff. Good old Navy. At ease, Doc. Hello, Captain. How are you?
Hi.
I'd like to present Marshal Earp.
Very happy to know you, sir.
I've heard about you, Marshal. Sit down, sit down. Manuel, refreshment. Now then, tell me, what can I do for you?
Well, the legal point is, Captain, that horse thieves should be tried in a duly constituted court of law. That's the complaint against you by Sheriff Bean.
Bean? Sheriff Bean's a scoundrel. Hand in glove with old man Clanton. Here.
Well, now, that may be, but the Chief U.S. Marshal's office has ordered me to investigate.
Nothing to investigate, young man. I caught 2 Clanton's men on horses with my brand on them, and I threw them in jail. I could have hanged them.
Captain, you are not a judge. You have no right to operate a jail.
Blast it all, Doc, I don't... Since when did you start wearing a star? The last time I saw you, we were in that wild poker game over at Amarillo.
I've fallen on virtuous days.
This is not Tombstone, Marshal. I am the law here because there is no other law. I don't see any point in arguing. The discussion is closed.
What discussion, David?
Well, it has nothing to do with you, Matty.
You know how I dislike those rough navy tones of yours, my dear.
Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose I must introduce Marshal Earp and Doc Holliday.
Of course. How do you do?
How do you do, ma'am?
Wyatt Earp?
Yes, ma'am.
Why, you're the famous marshal that's trying to clean up that dreadful Tombstone camp. A reliable young man, David.
He wants me to give him those 2 Clanton horse thieves.
Well, give them to him in good riddance. Costs a fortune to run that brig, as my captain calls it.
Well, the captain shouldn't have to feed prisoners.
She feeds them. Good cowhand rations. I'd give them bread and water.
Will you gentlemen excuse us? This is a command decision, and I want to state my case.
Of course, ma'am. We'll wait outside.
Marshal Earp, I want your word that these 2 men will be held in Tombstone jail until they can be tried.
You have it, sir.
Captain Rowland, I'm Sheriff Bean.
Get off my property!
Where's Earp? Out on patrol, he said. Holliday and Gibbs, they around? Doc's in a faro game over at the Alhambra. Gibbs is putting his mule to bed. Good. Here's writs of habeas corpus for the 2 Clanton men. Get 'em out.
But, Sheriff, Earp ain't gonna like this.
I don't care what Earp likes. You can't refuse to honor a court writ, can you?
I guess I can't.
Hurry it up. There are 2 horses at the rack outside. Take them and get lost. And stay lost.
Turn those Clantons loose?
Yes, I did.
Dirty little dumb.
Take your hands up!
Be a good pistol whipping, they'll straighten you out.
Whoa, boy. Get him when you ain't so mad. You might kill a little weasel feeling like you do.
You turn those Clanton hoodlums loose.
You done that? Well, you... Get on out of here before I larrup you.
Get. We might as well have this out right now.
Me first. Go for that gun. No fight, Ben.
Wait a minute. Well, he'd cut you in 2. Now, come on. Let's go for a walk and cool off.
All right, I'll leave. But I won't forget this, Earp.
What What are you gonna do with a feller like Ben? He's too smart to fight, and if you just killed him, they'd hang you for it.
He knows that. He trades on it. You go find Doc. We'll try and track down those 2 horse thieves. Go on. You got a lame horse. They won't get much further.
I think I'll kill Ben.
Yeah, maybe you could make it look like an accident.
Now, stop that talk, both of you. Being isn't worth going to jail for, much less going to the gallows. Come on.
Hey, ain't that Captain Rowland? Yep. If I know him, he probably left twice as many guns just outside town.
I wonder who he's after.
Not me, thank goodness.
Sheriff, you'd better slope out of here.
Why?
Captain Rowland. He's right outside the courthouse. And he's mad.
I'm not afraid of that loud-mouthed ruffian. You forget I happen to be sheriff of Cochise County. Now, see here.
Put him on.
Put him on. You must be crazy. What are you going to do?
I'm going to take you to jail. A good jail. He was after Sheriff Ben.
Well, he got him.
Suits me.
Yeah, but just wait until the Clantons find out about this.
This time, let Rowland hang him.
Sorry, Doc. I got to take him back. After the captain's satisfied that we kept our word. You won't be able to release him again. Now they're my prisoners.
Captain will sure be glad to see you. He's been biting 10-penny nails.
Oh, then he knows they were released.
We got the word last night. He'll sure feel better when he sees you caught him. Let's shove off, huh?
Good work, my boy. You keep your promises, I see.
I tried to, sir.
Bosun, lock him up in the brig. They can keep Sheriff Ben company.
Ben? Here?
Yes, here. I tried him for malfeasance in office. Found him guilty. Gave him 5 years.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Well, I'm sorry, Captain, but...
This is no time for argument, Wyatt. Don't you want to see Johnny behind bars? We request permission to see the prisoner, sir.
Permission granted.
Fellas, look at here.
Well, well. I didn't think I'd ever see the day. Huh, even Roscoe was laughing at it.
Wyatt, you get me out of here right away. This is monstrous, illegal, and he can't do it.
Well, now, I don't know, Johnny. You know, bars kind of become you. Fellas, don't you think he looks kind of good behind bars?
That's right, Wyatt. It's kind of ultimate justice.
That's enough horseplay. I'm an officer of the law. You tell that wild man that I'm to be released at once. At once!
Well, now, I don't have any influence over the captain, Johnny. Isn't that right, Doc?
That's right. I think we ought to leave him here, Wyatt.
Wyatt, you see this letter? It's to Governor Fremont. If he has to send the army to get me out of here, how will that make you look?
I'll see what I can do, Johnny.
Come on.
Rowland won't
won't let him send that letter to Fremont?
Yeah. Let that polecat do some sweating in there, White.
I wish I could.
He cannot.
Now, come on, Doc, think about it. The captain's got no right to throw anybody in his private jail, much less a county sheriff.
I don't think you're going to talk the captain out of it.
Well, I don't intend to. You and Shotgun keep him busy talking about the war. I intend to discuss this whole jail business with Mrs. Rowland. Now, I don't like being any more than you do, but he could cause the captain serious trouble. Abducting and imprisoning an officer of the law. It's Rowland that could get 5 years. Yeah, give him the keys. So you see, Mrs. Rowland, the law down here is getting stronger. It's not necessary for your husband to fight his own battles.
But he's always had to, or else abandon this property to the rustlers and the Apaches. Goodness knows I'm willing for him to stop.
And the captain?
He's very angry with that wretched sheriff. You ought to talk to General Denby at Fort Huachuca. He and my husband are old friends from the war.
And the general can arbitrate?
Yes. I've done all I can. You see, dear, trouble. David, what is it?
The Clantons, armed to the teeth. They're riding down Brush Valley. Come on, Marshal. We'll need every fighting man here, except Sheriff Bean and those horse thieves.
Just a minute, Captain.
McGregor! Call in the outpost. We'll concentrate at the gap. Action, station!
They're fools to come through the valley. It's a trap.
Mrs. Rowland, the captain has a right to defend himself.
Papa, the boys don't think Roland will fall for it.
You tell them to stop thinking. We'll keep him busy over here while our boys from Cottonwood Springs jump that ranch house from the other side.
Captain. Aye? How well do you know old man Clanton?
What are you driving at?
Clanton's not foolish enough to ride into an ambush like this. I think he'll make his main line of attack someplace else. Maybe your ranch house.
Nonsense. You ready, Bosun?
Ready, sir.
Just far enough. Aye. Tell some of the boys to mosey into that clearing yonder, in front of that gap, and draw their fire.
Sure, Papa.
Now just show yourselves, boys. When you hear bullets whistling, turn and run. Steady. Steady. Hit the ground. Bring them two boys back here. I'll see what I can do for them.
Ceasefire. Blasted. That volley's wasted. Only got 2 of them.
Captain, I'm going back to your ranch house.
What for? The fighting's here.
I'm not so sure it is. If everything's all right back there, I'll be back here soon enough. Come on, we're going to make a run for our horses.
They broke through the back way. We've got to warn the captain. Ring the bell.
Hold it, what? Hold it! That's the bell. Earp was right. Bosun, take charge here. Keep them cannons pinned.
Yes, sir.
You, come with me.
All right, get on.
Spread out. Keep your guns ready.
We'll rest the gate. Then we'll go in and tear the whole place apart.
Come on.
Come on.
Doc, watch the gate.
Marshal, if they shot the guards watching the back road, they're almost here.
I knew it. Clanton outsmarted us. Doc, most of his men are sure to be coming that way.
Not coming. They're already here.
Get him inside. Give me a hand. They must have got there, Ike.
Let's keep them busy.
No, Mrs. Rowland.
I can shoot a gun.
No, you just reload for me. I don't want you hit. Go on.
Surround the house, boys. We'll get them out. Come on. Hold your fire. Pick him up. Grab the gun.
My dear, are you all right?
Of course. I'm all right.
Sure glad to see you, Captain. Where's Magruder? He's inside, sir. He's badly hurt.
Come, darling, I'll show you. Come on.
Sit down, shotgun. I'll fix that iron.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
এইখানে গাড়ি থামা। আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে কথা বলতে বলতে কখন যেন হলে আমার
জানি গল্পে গল্পে মিশে অল্পে অল্পে আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল যে তোমাকে পেলাম,
গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের নাই আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংসগুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে, ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Quà sinh nhật à? Trai quỷ nhở? Mua được mà mình thu hàng này mà. May sang này vậy. Ok, đấy, lại về đây đã tự di chuyển, đã thể di chuyển, đã thể chỉnh hai bên lên xong. Binh không ngoài, binh không ngoài, binh không thấy ơi, binh không thấy ơi, binh không thấy ơi, binh không thấy ơi, ai á, chôn tao. M là nó 50M. Nhanh lên tao. Từ từ rồi. Mặc thêm 7. Đấy. Chuẩn không nhỉ? Bài sự nét đấy. Đấy là biệt. Dậy đi hay à, mảnh rất nhiều mảnh nha, rất nhiều mảnh nha. Cung luôn mà thôi xin cái mảnh lấy đồ chỗ ăn vậy, thêm cái giáp máu nữa, kiếp mấy cái mảnh cũng hết sạch mà. Anh lấy mảnh còn lại. Mày cho nhau, mày cho không? Mày cho anh không? Đừng chết nữa. Thằng Vũ vẫn đang nằm mà Dương. Chết. Tài. Mày không anh em mà thằng kia bây giờ có quỷ quá. Nhiều đi quát à? Ai à? 200 không? 200 95 à? 195 lap à? Tính nhà 100 lap đây. Wow. À đúng rồi. Nhầm. Yes. 65.
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয় এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রুগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি একটু উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি কি একটু উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে, ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Bay phun sợ cờ si chi gai bay ô bay đều bay bay không bay không không rồi rồi bao nhiêu phút đây 00335 không mất chết núp quay không nó không hiểu núp vậy con tàu ê cái con họ chấm mà mấy con bằng tiền họ chấm hết chẳng biết là bao nhiêu qua quay sai là lúc đó mới được thầy ơi đi như vậy đây ngủ đắp làm sao vậy chôn tao mày chôn tao mày thích nằm hỏng cho mình không lợn này xiềng vang với trang bị đặc sắc sọc để quyết định cuộc chơi tính Timor đánh con bài Timor bút sẽ kêu Timor quá cay xa nhá nhưng có ấn độ được để sang Timor sẽ ghi xăm được ai à ngon đây là ghép được từ đỡ đau tay lưng tay xa đau hai là đau ba là đau nữa ba là đau hai cái lưng vẫn vẫn Đoạn chỉ cái bài chia gai nước này để cho tự bay
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলো তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা
শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে।
বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে। তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Ai nhà thế chữ đi mia thằng choa. Ai à. Rồi sao ta? Thằng Phú rồi ông mày không? Chắc là mày rồi. Mua cái gì mua nicho. Mua nicho đi quá ta. Em mua cái gì? Đi mua đi xong mất trả tiền. Từ qua giờ anh thấy nó toàn là thằng này các anh em một trực tiếp rồi. Ông bộ thì mai là check biết lại là thấy đang đúng xoáy đúng không? Mày đi. Ra rồi. Phải không? Người ta có lòng trọng quá, người sống phát có nhót nhìn lên một sóng. Không, tao tắt chân cái đấy rồi, tao tắt chân cái đấy rồi, tao nhấn đây rồi. Mà tao tắt từ lâu. Tao ấn tao nhớ nghe gì. Đây giờ 36 à? Ai vào? Tao nó không tắt à? Không tắt à? Tao từ nãy giờ mà. Tắt chân của nó đi được. Tao đánh xong quá đây. Cái cài đến ao trên người xuống cài vào Discord xong. Phải quá xịn xịn mới giả được cái vừa. Xong không kéo cái mà tin nhắn mà kéo lên đi nhắn rồi giúp nhắn là cái đấy nó từng mất luôn này đấy thì livestream này, muốn chuyển livestream tắt rồi. Đàn ông lục lôi tay trước này, chắc gào nhưng mà vậy có một bài chỉ tay trước rồi tất cả luôn luôn vào hết cả hai cái bicep luôn, cả bicep luôn, cả hai luôn vào cả hai cái bicep, hai cái bicep luôn. Chuẩn em rồi. Tập lưng này cứ ra một cái máy thôi, hai cái máy đấu ngang đấu dọc xong. Gì im. Ông kia bảo vẫn là chỉ biết ngồi chơi game. Caloa bằng caloa ơi, duy trì đi cân bằng caloa. Còn đâu mày muốn thêm chất gì thì mày phải xem chất các thứ cơ, xem đồ ăn các thứ cơ. Đâu không thì cân đủ caloa được. Ăn cái gì được, không phải ăn cái gì cũng được để đồ ăn vặt, nhưng mà phải lượng calo đấy trong ngày thôi, đừng ăn quá, cái là quá giới hạn không. Ăn cái gì cũng được nhưng mà thế là phải vừa thôi. Biết cho người ta của anh, biết vào tuần của anh, biết của anh chi liệt sự treo rồi à, không à, không. Có phép tôi đánh này, có phép đánh như vượn nên phép chạy như nhảy linh tinh này. Phép tôi nhảy nhót lên. Với cả lúc mày kéo cam ra xa xa ấy, cái tiền đấy nó chia hết thằng nhân vật rồi. Đó. Quay ra đấy và ra đây là quay biết, nhưng mà phần sẽ còn tầm một nửa, tao còn một nửa. Cũng sắp xong rồi. 100. Xong được mà. Tuần 2 tuần thừa. Bây giờ mà tao chỉ quay 5 ngày nhưng cũng đâu được nghe, tao cũng lừa ít quay. Cũng đã lừa mất mấy ngày. Lâu ngày hôm nay 10 tiếng, hồi trước là thế đấy, kia đợt trước làm mỗi ngày 10 tiếng đấy. Có đợt mà treo cái Autify ấy, chứ đừng nói rồi tao thật Autify. Nhưng mà bữa nhỉ, cả không mấy ông anh ấy đang làm xong thì có thằng của đánh game rồi có anh game bữa cái đó thì đây là không phải biết bắt bậy công ty đấy bữa ấy. Sao nói gì khổ anh khổ. Mọi người chơi còn anh không chơi, người chơi không ai không biết và anh không chơi. Yes. Anh mà phỏng vấn đứa nào hỏi anh thấy bảo là thái độ làm việc của phòng anh nhìn good. Yes. Kinh vậy chào. Tôi muốn cục vô. Đây lại của tôi nhất xong rồi xả luôn. Thôi đánh này. Thằng nào càng nhiều nắm càng nhiều phần trăm càng to. Bây giờ có một thằng tự đâu một thằng của đông môn nó bán hết đi FPT à. Chú Hoàng làm tiếng thôi. Ô đồ bên này hết rồi làm. Quá, giờ hết cỡ rồi đấy.